condolence of me as a person, my family, and the people of Kosirai Ward. You know, Clara is a member of, an honorable member of County Assembly. So she represents the entire county. Moaso is a colleague. I know it is so painful to lose a child. So it is my wish for those members, including me, who have not gone, maybe after this plenary, we can have time, if it is possible, to be even led by our Honorable Speaker, if he has not been there. I think it will be even more better. So let us be visiting her. It is also my humble request that the request made by our honorable majority, let us request all of us to cooperate so that we can assist the family, taking into account the high cost of that bill. Talking of 1.6 is a lot of money. Let us also pray for the family. Let us pray for the family. I know losing a child and then such a kind of a bill, it's so painful. With those few remarks, thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Kipkurui, and maybe I'll finish. Silky, whatever.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I also want to join now my colleagues in conveying our condolences to our colleague, Honorable Clara, and family, the husband, Victor, for the loss of their son, Kipkoech, Honorable Speaker. I also managed, like the members have said, to visit Kipkoech when he was in hospital last week, Honorable Speaker. And true, the gentleman was in extreme pain, and Honorable Speaker, as per the doctor's indication at that time, the need for oxygen, you could not be able to survive without the oxygen, Honorable Speaker. And yeah, the mother and the father were there with him, and I could see the devastation in their eyes, Honorable Speaker, and you could feel the pain that they were going through, Honorable Speaker. And Honorable Speaker, knowing Honorable Clara, that she has gone through all that, Honorable Speaker, it is only that we are requesting members to really put her in prayer and join her whenever we find time to be able to be close to her, Honorable Speaker, for moral support, Honorable Speaker, beside what the Leader of Majority, which I think it has been a good tradition by this Honorable House, Honorable Speaker, whenever members are not or in such circumstances, Honorable Speaker, we have always risen up to support them, Honorable Speaker, that we are going to support. Otherwise, Honorable Speaker, we want to pray to the family that the Lord gives them strength these trying moments, Honorable Speaker. And again, Honorable Speaker, when you hear what the members are talking about on the issue of Kapsabet County referral, I'm just keenly watching, Honorable Speaker, the members who are speaking now, Honorable Speaker, and some of them, Honorable Speaker, 1 year ago, Honorable Speaker, they could not hear a thing about what we were telling them, Honorable Speaker. It is unfortunate. I wanted to hear the chairman for health, Honorable Speaker, to speak about the circumstances in the KCRH, Honorable Speaker, because, Honorable Speaker, it has always been interesting that the members of the health committee are speaking a different language from the chairman, Honorable Speaker. But we have made amends with it, and we have agreed that our chairman, Honorable Speaker.
I think the chair is somewhere there.
That's why I'm saying, Honorable Speaker, I would have wanted to hear him, because, Honorable Speaker, I am sure when Honorable Mengage makes to come back to this Honorable Speaker, we would want to hear. You know, Honorable Speaker, most of the time, when we talk about the dysfunctional administration, some of our colleagues, Honorable Speaker, look like we're talking Greek. And now, Honorable Speaker, some of us here have first-hand experience. And we would want to hear that, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Kipkurui, why don't I use history and just to make it easier for you? in 1975, Jean Marie Seroney and Martin Shikuku were rounded up because Martin Shikuku woke up and said that KANU was dead. And that time it was one-party system. And the speaker who was sitting was Jean Marie Seroney. And other members were asking that Martin Shikuku to substantiate. And Jean Marie Seroney, why substantiate the obvious? So in your ventilations about a malfunction and dysfunctional regime, I'll just say, why are you substantiating the obvious? I think we will settle the matter in the fields, not here. Let's take it out to the field.
Honorable Speaker, being a legislator, some of these things we would want to say out there in the open. But Honorable Speaker, for purposes of history, it must go into the Hansard. So that, Honorable Speaker, a majority of us will be vindicated. Because, Honorable Speaker, why I say I am looking forward to seeing Honorable Mengage come here is because, Honorable Speaker, the person who took Honorable Mengage when he got an accident to Kapsabet County Referral is none other than the Honorable Member for Kapsabet Town. And the reason why he was referred to Eldoret for ICU services is because the ICU services that the chairman for health has consistently told us it is working 100%. Was not working.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
The reason, Honorable Speaker,
Honorable Gideon.
Mr. Speaker, the standing orders are clear on imputing improper motive against colleagues, honorable members. Is the honorable member Kipkuru Jepkony in order to impute improper motive against the chair? The chair is the chair of the committee. He is not the CEC. And I think, honorable Speaker, to be fair to the honorable chairman, Kipkuru should address the CEC.
Honorable,
who is actually, I think, somehow friendly to Honorable Kipkuru Jepkony.
Honorable Gideon, I think I would want to support you and possibly protect the chair. Last I checked, honorable members, order. Last I checked, I would want to protect the chair health. Last I checked, he is the recent convertee. He no longer disagrees with what you are saying. At least in principle, we agree with him. If it is only that I'm chairing this session, I would have serious comments to give, but I would want to say the chair is saved, is no longer saying things that are untenable. I think I would want us to finish this because it was only 5 minutes. Honorable Kirongo, I think you will hold brief Honorable Deputy Speaker and Honorable Majority Leader. I don't know why they ran away. I would want them to listen. So I want us to finish. Basically, condolence.
All right, Honorable
Speaker.
Speaker.
Other issues.
Honorable Speaker, I think, Honorable Speaker, I got concerned when the Honorable Teresa Mayo spoke that the theater was closed for holiday. And my friendship, which Honorable Koeji is talking about with the CC for health, Honorable Speaker, is the fact that our profession, we are from the same field. She is a trained nurse. I am a trained biochemist. So we share in knowledge, Honorable Speaker, and in that, Honorable Speaker, ICU, theater, and actually, basically, all health facilities never closed for holiday. So I am not sure that Honorable Teresa was right, but if she was right, because she says she spoke to the Dr. Kemboy, then Honorable Speaker will be seeking for a proper statement on that.
Honorable Terry, maybe just now that I want you to take a seat, Honorable Kipkurui, I think for Honorable Terry, take a seat, Honorable Terry. There was an incident. I think I went on radio and I mentioned the oxygen plant not working to capacity. And I think Honorable Terry was attending an event at the Kapsabet referral. I called her and I told her she was used to launder a lie because she was told, can you confirm the speaker is a madman? He's saying things that are not there. The reason why the theater was on holiday is because a theater or an ICU cannot work without oxygen. There is no oxygen. We buy oxygen. Those are facts. I think let us end it there. I want us to finish. Let us finish this, Honorable Fred.
Honorable Speaker,
I will give you the chance.
Mheshimiwa Speaker, ningependa kujulisha bunge ya kwamba mimi mwenyewe niliambiwa mashini ya creditors itakuja kwangu kutoka jana. Lakini nikapiga simu kwa waziri akaniambia, mheshimiwa, wafanyakazi wote wamepeleka watoto shule na tumetoa ruhusa mpaka tarehe 10. Mheshimiwa Spika, unajua yale maneno wanasema hapa si ati imeenda mbali. Na nashukuru Mheshimiwa Kikuri Jepwani. Wakati mheshimiwa alikuja tuliwaambia ya kwamba siku ya mwisho hakuna waziri atashika simu yako. Tuliwaambia mzuri, na sasa hivi vile imefanyika Mheshimiwa Spika ni yale tulisema siku hiyo Mheshimiwa Spika. Ndio naona naambia hawa, kuna siku tulienda, nafikiri Mheshimiwa Milka angekuwa hapa angetuambia. Tulienda, ilikuwa mashishi kwa kina Mheshimiwa Milka. Lakini waziri alisimama wazi na akasema waziri wa matibabu na waziri wa fedha akasimama akasema, Mheshimiwa Fred ajui kama oxygen na pressure ni gani. Mheshimiwa Speaker, mimi nikataka kujibu, mimi Mheshimiwa Fred yale aliongea yote mimi nimesomea yale. Nikataka nimwambie wewe umesomea mambo ya pesa au leo mambo ya pumzi na pressure, ndio unaona tunashangaa. Mimi ndio nimesomea, mimi nimesoma automotive, naelewa yale yanafanyika. Yale maneno alikuwa anaongea yote Mheshimiwa Speaker ilikuwa ni uongo mtupu. Na ya mwisho Mheshimiwa Speaker, hao wafanyakazi wanafanya kazi kwa nani? Nafikiri wanafanya kazi kwa wananchi. Mimi nikiwa mheshimiwa leo bungeni, bibi ndiye amepeleka mtoto shule. Mimi nimekuja hapa kama mbunge. Mfanyakazi anasamua namna gani aenda ati anapeleka watoto shule, na hawa ni vijana wadogo, watoto wao wanaenda boarding hapa na mgo hapa wapi? Nikashangaa Mheshimiwa Speaker. Yale ndio ilikuwa nataka nijulishe wabunge ya kwamba mambo kazi imeanza. Yale tulisema siku ile ni yale ilifanyika Mheshimiwa Speaker. Mimi ningependa kuambia Mheshimiwa Kipkuru Chepkwony, yale amesema yote, hata kama ngao amemwambia Mheshimiwa mwenyewe ndiye alikuwa anasuia serikali. Tulitaka tuingize kufuta waziri aende, alikuwa anakimbia hapa na hapa kusema msifukuze nyumbani. Sasa hivi imechomeka. Imechomeka Mheshimiwa Speaker.
Honorable members, I want to thank you. One thing I want to appreciate is the solidarity we show our families and friends whenever we have an issue. Anytime one of us is bereaved, I think over the last 2 months we were at Honorable Kirwa's place. He lost they lost their mother and we were all there. Honorable Ngetich had also had a bereavement of a family member. Honorable Swadi welcomed us to pay our final respect to Mama Ezina, and every single person here has always had an issue. And when we talk about cancer, I think it is not a 1 day or a 1 minute story. It's a whole story. Everyone has a story. I remember there was a time when we were condoling, and I remember Honorable Trufosa gave a very moving testimony how at their home they spend everything just to treat one of their own because of the same. So I want to take this opportunity to appreciate the House. Let us give Honorable Clara support. I am not a trained counselor, but there is something I saw works. When you go to a bereaved person, spend more time distracting her with other positive things. Talk to Honorable Clara about her issue. Talk to her about what is happening around here. Because when the son was sick in the hospital, I went to see them, and I remember I was engaging the boy, Kipkoech. We were talking other things. We spoke about the school Form 1 issues, and he was so happy that by evening he was calling the mother and saying, I want the speaker to come back because at least he was not reminding me my challenges. And the boy had really gone through a lot. This thing had literally dragged him down. The problem with cancer, it drags you down slowly but surely. By the time it is done with you, you are completely powerless. I read the quote of the opposition leader in Zimbabwe. It's called Morgan Changirai. He wrote his own eulogy. And he said, in his life he has fought so many battles. But if there's one fight that he fought so hard, was the battle against cancer. He said he gave it everything, but it was the end of the road. And he said people should celebrate his life. He had done the best he could, but that was the best he could offer. So I want to appreciate everyone, and I want to come around and support the family. The same way we supported Honorable Swadi is the same way we need to support Honorable Clara. I also want to bring to your attention maybe of our staff also are bereaved. We have Mungatana and Nancy. They lost their mother. I think that should be under the ward for Honorable Robert Kirwa. Let us remember them. They have the funeral today or tomorrow? Today. Our fiscal analyst, Isaac Tum, lost their father. The funeral is tomorrow. I think that should be under Honorable Cynthia, that is Kiliboni Ward. So Honorable Isaac Tum, they lost their father under tragic circumstances last week. So I think the funeral is slated for tomorrow. Honorable Pius Singwe left. We have the Talai Council of Elders, their secretary. He's called Arabagui. He passed on last night. He was a very, very personal, close friend to me. He passed on as a result of COVID complication at St. Luke. Secretary to Talai Council of Elders is called Arabagui. He worships with SDA. I'm sure anyone who is Adventist is always very active on matters Adventist. Honorable Ngetich should be able to know, Honorable Robert Kirua and Honorable Pius Singwe. He's been very active along Baraton, but among the Talai Council of Elders, he's been the secretary for the team. So he passed on last night at 10. So, and that's why I think Honorable Singwe left. So I think we take this opportunity to be able to remember all of them, and let us be able to support and help each other. With that, we'll go to order number 11.
Order number 11, adjournment.
The House adjourned until afternoon.